Hello, everybody. Is life fair or unfair? That's the question. I know you're thinking about that. Otherwise, you wouldn't click this. Welcome to Scratch the Surface. Marami talagang moments sa buhay natin. Sometimes we ask the question, bakit sila ipinanganak ng mga mayayaman? At bakit sila ipinanganak ng mga gwapo at magaganda? At bakit sila ay matatangkad? Bakit sila matangos yung ilong? Bakit sila talented? Bakit sila gifted? Bakit sila matalino? Why? Of us, sometimes we ask the troubling question in our mind, or I would say our insecurities that sometimes make us self-pity or embitter us. But you see, centuries ago, King Solomon noticed that life is not fair. Ecclesiastes chapter 9 verse 11, I returned and saw under the sun that the race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, neither yet bread to the wise, nor yet riches to men of understanding, nor yet favor to men of skill, but time and chance happeneth to them all. Indeed, life is not fair under the sun. So, before telling you the reason why life is not fair, let us first define the word fair. Some people define fairness as equal in every way, and that's where you're wrong. That is not the accurate picture of fairness. You cannot equate fairness with sameness. That's different, guys. Come on. Kalma lang, kalma. Kalma lang. Kalma. Relax lang, okay? Kalma lang tayo. Dito tayo sa Scratch the Surface, okay? Smile ka na. Smile na. You go. Very good. Alright, so tama siya. Hindi natin pwedeng ipagparehas ang fairness sa sameness. Dahil hindi tayo lahat pwedeng the same. Hindi tayo pwede lahat matangkad, hindi tayo pwede lahat mataba, hindi tayo pwede lahat maputi, hindi tayo pwede lahat kulot, hindi tayo pwede lahat straight ang buhok. Iba ang sameness sa fairness. Kung kulot ka katulad ko, you are unfair sa mga straight ng buhok na gustong maging kulot. You are unfair. Correct. At kung ikaw naman ay straight ang buhok, unfair ka sa mga kulot na gustong maging straight ang buhok. So maybe fairness is not really the issue at all. Maybe it is our responsibility to use our God-given gift and be content with what we have. Hebrews 13:5. So, ano ba talaga meaning ng fairness? The proper definition of fairness really means freedom from bias, dishonesty, and injustice. Correct! And that is the reason why life is not fair, because life is not guided by truth, reason, and justice. Because we live in a sinful world occupied by sinful people. But just because life is not fair does not mean God is not in control. Right, Gatsby? There are so many stories in the Bible na nakaranas sila ng unfairness in life pero hindi sila pinabayaan ng Panginoon. Exactly! Tignan mo yung life ni Joseph. Was it fair? Tignan mo yung life ni Job. Was it fair? Tayo kasi mga humans, napaka-small lang ng vision natin at ng knowledge natin at understanding natin that we cannot see the big picture. And we don't need to see the big picture. We just need to trust God. Kaya nga, yun nga sinabi ni Solomon, na ang death, it will come indiscriminately both to the godly and to the wicked. Mga Christians kasi na masyadong self-entitled na porket Christian ka, akala mo exempted ka na sa realities ng buhay. Just because you're a Christian does not mean that you're already invulnerable sa sickness, sa pain, sa trouble, and of course, death. Kaya every Christian believer should recognize that while we are here on earth, justice and fairness will be totally imperfect. Kaya tigil-tigilan na natin yung pag-rant-rant natin dyan sa social media na yan, mga gobyerno na yan. Come on, man! Alam naman natin ang justice dito ay hindi mahanap dito sa earth. Ang totoong justice ay mahanap sa kamay ng ating Panginoon. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Come on, somebody! O, kalma lang. Kalma lang. Relax, relax. Kaya nga all our hopes and expectation should not be here on our life on earth, but our life in the hereafter, on the next life. Face the truth, life is not fair. But God is still good. Naalala ko parang nasulat dun sa Psalms chapter 73 na sinulat ng writer na si Asaph na nakita niya yung prosperity ng wicked, nakaramdam siya ng envy. Do you remember that story? Yes, Psalms chapter 73 verse 4 to 12. That's right. Sobrang nahirapan si Asaph dealt why life is unfair, lalong-lalo na sa mga righteous. But not until you read verse 16 and 17, Asaph changed his perspective. With his eyes on the sovereign Lord, Asaph could look beyond this temporal world and grasp the eternal view. So ang conclusion ni Asaph na ang prosperity ng wicked, unfair as it is, but it is only temporal. But their judgment, the judgment of the wicked, will be eternal. On the other hand, the suffering of the righteous is also unfair, but it is also temporal. But the reward of the righteous is eternal. So the desire for a fair life is a good thing, but the desire for the fair God is greater. Life is not fair, at least in this world, pero sa pagbabalik ng Panginoon, everything will be right eventually. Thank you for watching. Please click like, share, and subscribe. Come on, man. Click subscribe, man. God bless you all. See you all next week. Godspeed.